Let's get right to it. At the heart of this story is the pump turbine rotor, an incredible piece of engineering that drives a pumped storage hydroelectric plant. Imagine a machine the size of a house, heavier than a fully loaded jumbo jet, taking up a massive chunk of space inside a power station. Built from ultra-strong forged steel, this rotor spins at mind-blowing speeds, handling forces that would tear most machines apart. Tucked away in India's Himalayan mountains at the Nathpa Jhakri Hydroelectric Power Station, there are 6 of these massive rotors running around the clock, totally out of sight. The turbine and generator rotor together tip the scales at a jaw-dropping 481 tons. Each part is a giant in its own right. The turbine's huge blades slice through water while the generator's copper windings crank out electricity, all connected by a thick steel shaft that transfers every ounce of power. This machine is a real multitasker. When water rushes through, it spins the rotor and generates electricity for entire cities. But it doesn't just make power, it can actually run in reverse, using electricity to pump water back uphill and store energy for later. Think of it as a spinning powerhouse, precise, powerful, and performing a complex dance to turn energy from one form to another. The whole thing sits inside a massive concrete shell, channeling water exactly where it needs to go so nothing gets wasted. This is engineering at its finest, building gigantic machines and tucking them away deep inside mountains, far from view. Don't just picture a hunk of metal, imagine a heavyweight dancer spinning with both grace and unstoppable force. This is the real powerhouse behind the scenes, quietly lighting up cities and powering millions of homes. And all of this happens out of sight, a hidden giant silently shaping the future of energy. Why bury this machine in a mountain? It's not about secrecy, it's about physics and protection. Gravity is key. Pumped storage needs 2 reservoirs, one high, one low. The mountain gives you that height difference for free. The greater the drop, the more power you generate. Inside the mountain, you maximize this. Water plunges down tunnels, smashing into turbine blades with immense force. Building underground also means safety. The Himalayas are geologically active: earthquakes, landslides, extreme weather. Deep inside solid rock, the machinery is shielded, temperature-controlled, and stable. The mountain becomes a natural bunker, protecting billions in equipment. And there's the environment. Building on the surface would scar the landscape. Underground, the visual impact is almost zero, just a dam and a tunnel entrance. The noisy industrial heart is hidden, preserving the beauty above. It's efficient, considerate, and the only sensible way to harness this power. Nature itself becomes the ultimate disguise. So, how does it work? Think of it as a giant rechargeable water battery. At night, when electricity demand is low, the machine acts as a pump, using cheap power to push water uphill. It's like storing energy as potential, pushing a boulder up a hill ready to roll. During peak hours, when demand spikes, operators open the valves. Gravity takes over. Water thunders down, spinning the rotor at hundreds of revolutions per minute. The spinning rotor drives the generator. Magnets and copper wires create electricity through electromagnetic induction. The result? Instant, massive power fed straight into the grid. It's elegant, powerful, and incredibly responsive. This system doesn't create energy from nothing. It stores and releases it exactly when needed. It's the ultimate way to balance supply and demand, and it all happens, hidden in the mountain's core. This machine powers half a province, literally. When you look at the glowing map from space, you're seeing the reach of a single hydroelectric station, lighting up entire cities and towns. Nathpa Jhakri's 6 turbines generate up to 1,500 megawatts, enough electricity to supply 1.5 million homes day and night through every season. That's not just lights in houses, it's the hum of hospital equipment, the glow of classrooms, the buzz of factories, and the comfort of homes. It's the energy that keeps life moving. Before this station, many regions struggled with unreliable power. Blackouts were common, and people often relied on lanterns or candles to get through the night. Now it's the backbone of modern life, enabling progress and prosperity. Businesses can thrive, students can study after dark, and families can connect and relax. What sets it apart is speed. Coal and nuclear plants are slow to ramp up, but this station can go from 0 to full power in just minutes, responding instantly to the grid's needs. When demand spikes, like during a heat wave or festival, it's this hidden giant that keeps the grid stable, preventing outages and keeping life uninterrupted. So, next time you flip a switch, remember, your electricity might have come from deep inside a mountain, traveling miles to reach your fingertips in an instant. Generated by a 481-ton rotor, spun by the unstoppable force of gravity and water, harnessing nature's power with precision engineering. This machine is an invisible partner in millions of lives, quietly working behind the scenes every hour of every day. Its impact is profound, even if it remains unseen, transforming landscapes, economies, and futures. It's not just an engineering marvel, it's the silent force powering the future, a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to harness nature for good. All from a place you'd never expect, tucked away in the heart of the mountains, quietly shaping the world around us. Building this underground giant was an epic challenge, one that pushed the limits of engineering, human endurance, and imagination. First you dig, not through soil, but through solid Himalayan rock, some of the hardest and most unpredictable terrain on Earth. Every meter forward was a battle against nature itself. The powerhouse cavern is massive, big enough to fit the Eiffel Tower on its side. Imagine standing in a space so vast it feels like a cathedral carved from stone, echoing with the sounds of progress. Years of controlled blasting and excavation, inch by painstaking inch, carved out the space. The work was slow, dangerous, and relentless. Then came the machinery, each piece more colossal than the last. The 481-ton rotor had to be built in pieces, each segment carefully engineered, then shipped across treacherous mountain roads that twisted and turned for miles. Special bridges and widened roads were constructed just to get the parts to the site, an entire network built for a single purpose, overcoming obstacles at every turn. Once inside, everything was assembled with surgical precision, giant cranes maneuvering massive components, engineers working with minuscule tolerances, every bolt and weld critical. Any flaw, no matter how small, could cause catastrophic vibrations, threatening the entire operation and years of effort. The workers were heroes, building a Swiss watch in a cave, with pieces weighing tons. Their skill and determination turned chaos into order, day after day. Water was a constant enemy. Underground springs threatened to flood the tunnels at any moment, making every shift a race against time and the elements. Crews developed advanced grouting techniques to seal leaks and keep the caverns dry, inventing new solutions on the fly to problems no one had faced before. It was a war against gravity, geology, and water, harnessing the very forces the station would one day control. In the end, it was a triumph of human ingenuity over the raw power of nature. The brilliance of this hidden machine isn't just its power, it's how clean it is. No fossil fuels, no smokestacks, zero emissions during operation. Every megawatt from falling water means less pollution and less climate change. It's the perfect partner for solar and wind, storing their energy when it's plentiful, releasing it when it's needed. This station is the missing piece of the renewable puzzle. It's also transformed local communities, new roads, schools, hospitals, and thousands of jobs. Revenue from the station funds healthcare and education, sharing prosperity with those who live nearby. Of course, there's some environmental impact. Dams change ecosystems. But modern projects work to minimize harm. With fish ladders and environmental flows, the benefits, clean power for millions, less air pollution, far outweigh the costs. It's proof we can meet our energy needs in harmony with nature. Deep inside a mountain, a 481-ton giant spins in the dark. It's not science fiction, it's a reality of human ingenuity. We've woven mountain, river, and gravity into clean, reliable power. This machine is a colossal battery, storing and releasing energy to balance the grid. It's the perfect companion for renewables, paving the way for a fossil-free future. Next time you see a mountain, wonder, is there a powerhouse hidden beneath your feet? The greatest engineering triumphs are often invisible, working silently to power our lives. These hidden giants are the unsung heroes of our world, and that, truly, is absolutely brilliant.